Welcome back, guys. Ben here, and today we are back with more Lunar Abyss. If you missed the previous episode, I'll leave a link to the playlist in the description below. But we're going to jump straight into it. This is episode 2. Sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. This is Lunar Abyss. Welcome to the Abyss.
I'm very glad that worked as intended. Welcome to King's Reach, Fawkes.
King's Reach. Here we go. Can I have a little explore, a little look around, see if there's any little secrets. And yeah, really enjoyed playing this before. Oh, there we go. And excited to be back and exploring this beautiful game. Like, just lighting and visuals are just so good with this. So 72109 panic. We can't leave. My wife is too ill. I can't even get her out of this bed, let alone drag her through the streets. And even if I could, we'd barely last 10 minutes out there. I can hear them all screaming at each other like it'll make a blind bit of difference, trampling each other, pushing kids, the very worst of human behavior. Where do the people end and the monsters begin? I can't stay hidden in here forever. Sooner or later, I'll need to leave. Dot needs medicine, food, water. I don't have a weapon. I'm a researcher, for God's sakes. Why would I need one? But the thought of facing these monsters scares me almost as much as losing her does. Keep calm and carry on. That's what Dot used to say. I might be the brains of the operation, but she is and always has been the heart. Professor J. Browning. Very British saying that, isn't it? Keep calm and carry on. Let's have a little explore around here. Yeah, plenty of you were asking for me to do a follow-up and do a second episode, so I'm more than happy to oblige. Had a really good time with this one.
After the Scourge erupted, it said the Old Father fought to seal the darkness away once and for all. Both here and back in the Old City, stopping the spread of the disease. The train line to Greymont has been sealed shut for hundreds of years. But if you're to follow the All Father's orders and apprehend Hurian, we'll need to find a way to break these seals and open the door. It's the only logical thing to do.
Okay. Break the seals.
I've seen something like this before. A commune in the Weeping Meadows uses one as their sigil. They're a group of disconnected. They like to keep themselves to themselves. It won't be easy to get past their defenses, but they may know what this seal means and how to break it. I'm uploading the Weeping Meadows route to your objective system, Fawkes. The path is an old scout trail, but it won't be easy to navigate. Keep your wits about you.
Okay, gain access to the old scout trail leading to the Weeping Meadows. This is the drift mines. It's like a little hub to different areas we can go to. We've got a note for Everett. Never met anyone who loves the sound of his own voice so much. Won't take advice. Think he's the funniest man on Luna. Absolutely insufferable. I wouldn't change him for the world. Scout Orion. Come, join. Can we go in here? No. This is how we like come back. Some of those places down the line. The hanging towers, we don't have that unlocked yet. Is that simply a case of following these glowy cables? Oh, it seems like that's... That looks like we might have an ability that can, like, zip line us up there maybe in the future. And then we can press a switch to open that. But a little bit of a Metroidvania. We don't have the, we don't have that skill yet, I don't think. And there's the Weeping Meadows. That's the one where we need to go to. Nice how they've designed this as like a little hub of sorts. Things reach station. Alright, so yeah, this is, I imagine if we go up here it's gonna be like, oh, this is out of power. Help us, help us. I think they've done a really good job on the imagery here. Oh, wow. Bit of pain there. Actually quite cool seeing the environmental storytelling there, putting into this, the rubble and destruction everywhere. There's a little audiobook down there. Well, not an audiobook, but a piece of lore. That's that power. Switched on for that one. There we go. This is probably the door we wanted open. Entry 11909, Uncanny Valley. It's just so human. This whole place, it feels... What is that phrase when something is just off? Uncanny. That's it. Like they knew we were coming, somehow. Sure, we shaped it to suit our own needs, but even before we lay the first stone, this place felt strangely familiar. It's just pareidolia, isn't it? Seeing patterns where none exist. Dreaming of home. That's all. Felicity Backleder. Yeah. Didn't see Buddy though. I thought he was a piece of wreckage.
Hello again.
Have we met?
Oh, right. You wouldn't recognize me without my warden.
Forms are ever in flux. Some more than others. We may be many things in one lifetime. Did you find what you were looking for?
The shield breaker? Yeah, I found it.
And was it what you expected?
I didn't expect anything. I was just doing as I was told.
Between expectation and reality resides only unhappiness. The world promises infinitely more than it bestows. Perhaps yours is the greater wisdom.
Imprisonment isn't wisdom.
Is that how you perceive your service? But please, don't let me keep you. I've all the time in the world, you see. And you have so very little.
Okay. Now we can open this and go to the Weeping Meadows. Another elevator? Oh! Oh my god, all four almost fell down then. I was thinking it might be quite cruel to a little chest over the edge. I guess I'm just gonna jump down. Oh, you fall right through them. You can't catch on them. Okay. Did not expect we could talk to it.
Now here's a sight for sore eyes. And I'd begun to think we were the only scouts left down here.
That's a scout.
What brings
Oh,
you to
yeah. Oh,
surreal,
she's up
King's
there, yeah.
Reach, little one?
You coming from Weeping
Have you
Meadows?
come from the Weeping Meadows? I'm heading that way myself.
I see. Off on holiday, are you? Eh?
You get holiday? I need to speak to HR.
Never mind him. He's just being daft.
Oh, there's Orion, yeah.
Apologies, little one. I suppose you must be out for salvage too. Not that there's much left. Me and Orion here spend our days combing the abyss for odds and ends. Sending technology back to Earth is the official line. Problem is, these machines have been rotting for the better part of 2 centuries, so most of it's useless old shit.
I'm sorry. He doesn't mean to be crude.
Well, time waits for no man. Or spider, eh? Good luck to you on your travels, little one. Maybe we'll cross paths again somewhere down the road.
So can they get out of that? Like, do you think we get one of those? These little spider things. Forgotten Roads is our new order, and we got 5 days reduced off our sentence. So we go home in 9,012 days. Not long to go. Follow the old scout trail to the Weeping Meadows. Little loading screen. There we go. I'm like absolutely fine with a short loading screen.
Scouts.
Everett and Orion? They seem nice. Have you had them long?
They're not pets, Fawkes.
How many scouts are there anyway? Well, aside from the 3 of us, I mean.
Not as many as there used to be.
Yeah, I've got no problem with the odd loading screen here and there when the game runs as good as this. Like, absolutely fine. Go down again. My initial thought was, oh, I just can jump on these, but I went right through it beforehand. The edges. Wonder why there are spinning pink lasers. What are you waiting for? I'm guessing one of these we can jump. Oh, is that the hatch that's open there? Yep, there we go. We'll go down that one. Hopefully there's a way back up. I feel like trash in a chute. There's a chest there, I think. Yeah. Let's in mind that. Oh, it should be just here. There we go. Double jump. Okay.
Well, you're quite the little prodigy. No, really, I'm delighted with your progress. This little gift is going to make your journey all the more satisfying. A spring in your step, you might say, or a boost in your jump. Breathe in that power. Savor it.
Aylin warned me about you.
Oh, dear Aylin. Forgive her, won't you? She's not quite what she used to be. But she'll soon come around. Now, chop chop. I'm already tired of waiting for you. Greymont is awfully dull nowadays.
Mhm. Okay. Use our sprint. Double jump over. I think there's something up there. No. Okay, let's... A nice little double jump in place. It was very much like Destiny to some degree. Like, you can wait and then reactivate the second jump at the top of it. There we go. I mean, there is something there, isn't there? Entry 2932, gifts. For the attention of Fawkes. You might well be asking yourself, why is Urian so kindly leaving me all these lovely presents? If you're not, you should be. Naive little wanderers get chewed to ribbons and you're no good to me in the gullet of the abyss. You know how they say there's no such thing as free lunch? It's doubly true down here. Every single soul you encounter, the dead, the living in the dead, will have designs on you. Ah, I hear you say, but that includes you, Mr. Caldecott, does it not? Goodness, you are a clever soul. Listen well. I'm the devil you know. My motives may be ulterior, but I am always, and always have been utterly transparent. These little gifts of mine were designed by a dear old friend, a smarter man than me, dead now, in all likelihood, so use them well. Greymount awaits, Fawkes, and other things beside. Truth and honor and justice above all. Your friend, Urian. Ooh. There we go. Oh, we're back here. Okay, yeah. Let's jump over there. Perfect. Gonna need to slide down. Oh, yep. Dodge those ones. Okay. I love the, like, just the scale of this, though. Like, mega structure aspect of it. Very cool. Healing in. Sweet. Full damage there, didn't we? Oh, hello. Okay. A little bit rusty there. It took us 20 minutes to get into our first fight of the episode. Okay. I think even with a double jump, we're not making those ones. It's probably... Yeah, probably down this way. Decent range with this, to be fair. of a log. Scout trails. Structure down here is immense in scale. By following the lit scout paths, one can visualize how these trails were once complete paths leading out into the meadows and beyond, at least until seismic activity drove these plates apart. We simply make the most of that which has been provided. These hand-carved paths are a mark of our own ingenuity. Messages left by scouts long since gone. Lights burning in the dark. That's all. Scout Danu. We also had the King's Reach, central point around which all things in the Abyss revolve. The first builders on Luna reached accord on very little, but all felt drawn to this place, as though it were imbued with some strange magnetic energy. Perhaps it's a cliche, but we did not choose King's Reach so much as it chose us. But to Ismail Muhammad. Loading for the new area. Weeping Meadow Station. There's a crystal. Resist, rebel, revolt. There we go. Some days reduced as well. Weeping Meadows Station is temporarily closed due to an ongoing incident. We apologize for the inconvenience. A limited number of services will be departing from Luna Valley Station. Please travel only if your journey is absolutely necessary. Thanks you for your cooperation. Okay. The Weeping Meadows. There's moments as well where it reminds me a little bit of like a BioShock as well. Not in the same style, but just how like this was like a colony, you know, like people lived here and you know, now they don't, and that's that kind of feeling of rapture. Man, I've played a lot of like indie games that have surprised me so far in 2026, and this is right up there as well. Very impressive. That's all good. Oh. I do like that you can just absorb them. Like any range doesn't matter. Keep an eye out for secrets. Definitely infinite. We have bins like this in the UK, just without the Fate sticker on. That's probably where we're jumping over to, isn't it? I think this is what's left of the subway. So it's an incident. Curious for any like shards as well, haven't we? Because we've got 3 out of 10, 2 out of 15, 16 out of 87. We definitely did, I think we missed 1 or 2 health upgrades in the last episode. I said, I do try and explore games very thoroughly. I don't always, I'm not like running with guides or anything, so normally I'm playing these before guides are even made, so I'm not, never doing these as like 100% guide walkthroughs. General consensus was that it is worth looking at, looking under these just in case they hide things underneath them. Go in there. Can. Entombed. My wife used to bring me all the latest news when she returned from her work in the Abyss each weekend, recounting all the political drama and tales of discovery. My research felt so dull in comparison. When news first broke that there was crisis in the Abyss, I didn't believe it. Perhaps if I had, I'd have made it in time. I don't know what I was waiting for. My wife, I suppose. I sat by that phone all afternoon working diligently, hoping it would blow over, hoping she wouldn't call. When she did, I ran to her. We caught the last train out of the meadows. The fields outside were already turning grey with rot, but we'd made it just in time. Thank the gods I had the foresight to bring my prototype with me. The rot outside is spreading fast and there are terrible things moving in the dark. But we'll be safe, as long as we stay beneath this shield. Someone will surely come for us soon. Valdemar Rasmussen. So they brought all their things, they camped out here, but no one came, and I guess they ran out of food and they died together. Although I don't know where his legs went, or his arms. Did he eat a bit of them? Wait, including the bone? I don't know. These little traversal bits. Yep. Oh, there we go. And then where'd we be going? Sweet. Oh, these were like the trains themselves were a bit like the elevator. They were living creatures as well. What is that kind of thing called? It's kind of like an element of anthropomorphism, but this is like a blending of like bio engineering, isn't it, in a way? Living creatures being elevators, being trains, being... But they're actually utility and function, as well as being. Separation possible. Earning low on agarose. More samples needed. Scourge equals apoptopic signaling. No chest though. Another ability or shield wall? Oh, Q to spawn a shield wall. All damage from incoming projectiles. Oh, there we go. This is what. Yeah. That's literally what that guy was using. Oh, okay. If you came in here without that, you did not make it. Crystallization. 56745. Perhaps it is ghoulish of me to capitalize on the misfortunes of the long dead. I prefer to take the more utilitarian view. By perfecting this technology, I honor the memory of the one who created it. He died that others might still live, and other such tired, empty platitudes. It is a remarkable find, however. Though its creator could scarcely have known, the barrier projected is uncannily similar to those of the Blessed Adrift. To test my theory, I captured one and fed its liquefied essence into the chamber of the prototype. This barrier lacks the endurance of the original, but confers far greater protection, if vanishingly brief. If I'm to be charged with ghoulishness, then perhaps one might append cruelty to my long list of crimes. The Adrift, after all, were once human. But this world has changed irrevocably, and they along with it. To imagine otherwise is to indulge in nostalgia that serves nobody, least of all the living. Okay. And we wait for the new level. There we go. Cool. I'm really eager to look outside, but I also just want to check nothing hidden in the dark corners. We outside? Weeping Meadows. Look at this, though. Oh, this is cool.
Ah, the Weeping Meadows. It never fails to impress me with its beauty. Well, what beauty is left? The Scourge has ravaged the landscape down here, despite the All-Father's best efforts. Those in the commune painted their sigil across the meadows to attract survivors. They must know something about its origin. I hope the Scourge didn't get to them too. That would really make your mission difficult. Well, let's be optimistic,
Aelin.
Fawkes. To the commune.
Path of the Lost. Dig out the disconnected commune to learn more about the seal. First. Entry 4487, growths. More are appearing every day. Mare thinks it's some kind of illness. Pustules in the flesh of the world. The thought alone nauseates. She says it's an autoimmune response, the abyss defending itself against some profound injury, the way the body fights infection. When I ask her what kind of injury, she goes silent. Don't ask me, she says. I'm just a doctor. Thank the children we have her. The infection doesn't seem transmissible to the wardens, but they explode on contact, emitting some kind of corrosive exudate. We've already lost a few to impact damage. We've no hope of escaping this place, and the growths are spreading at a terrifying rate. Soon there will be no Weeping Meadows, just open sores. Mare says run. I say where to. Nor I'm in. I'm guessing we can't go down into the water. Wardens only beyond this point. A few of these areas too. Okay. Okay. Let's close that gap. Wait for the overheat. Oh, 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 oh. Close range, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we need to always take out the floating ones quickly because they can really swarm you because they just pump so many of those purple things everywhere. Yeah. I don't think there's anything down in those areas. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay, right, nice. Can we shoot out with this? Oh, we can. Oh, so we can sit in here. Quite cool, isn't it? You can sit in the shield and you can shoot out of it as well. And there are more enemies. I know there's something in there, but music suggests we weren't done. Here we go. We're gonna come back. Right. I spy a little cave that had a note in it. There we go. Entry 7840, hunger. It's still out there, waiting for me. I can hear it moving. She didn't warn me about this. I can deal with a drift, so they just swarm mindlessly. You can pop them off one by one like cockroaches, but this... Oh god, it's coming closer. Can't get in here, can it? It's too dark to see. I've been hiding in here since night fell. Of course, Island's signal would go kaput. I needed to pull me out. I don't think I can outrun it. Not with those long legs. It kept saying it was hungry. Just repeating it. Like a stuck record. We're not supposed to get hungry in these things, are we? Isn't that the point? Transcending your bodily needs becomes the perfect little worker. It started up again. I'm so hungry, so hungry. I think it's sick. Dying, maybe. I feel bad for it, but I'm not about to let it eat me. I can wait it out. I can stay here as long as it takes. Scout Tantalus. And there is a mere bone. And there's it. So I wonder if they did wait it out or if they got eaten. It's not a thing up there, is it? No. We were before. Let's see if there's any little hidden bits up here. Really, we get a better bird's eye view. I think so. All good. Right. A little shooter puzzle. Sweet. Something big was hunting them then. Okay, looks like we got 3 things. We're gonna have to power on. Open this door. Just tap to show your current objective marker to get the disconnected commune. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna have to go across the gap first. Entry 32022, Goliath. We're losing the fight out here. How is it possible to field an entire battalion of Goliaths and still be overrun? How many of these bastard creatures are there? Take down a swathe and another comes to replace them, like a tsunami of the dead. The Fate infantry have already been annihilated and us widows are useless in a fight. Best we can do is retreat to a safe distance. If only the gods weren't dead, they might hear our prayers. All we've got left is hope. Mossy Osman, Widow Squad Captain, Meadows Defense Force. Yeah. It's over, I'm sorry, I love you. That first switch, which has powered that one on there. Okay, we're on a timer. Where is... Okay. Yeah, okay. That's the route we need to do. Gotcha.
You know, they used to call this place the Garden of Luna. It was the agricultural center of the Abyss. At its peak, enough produce was grown here to keep the entire colony fed. Now all those fields are flooded with Scourge. The people who live down here fought bravely, trying to hold back wave after wave of drift. The commune is all that's left of a once thriving community. It's only thanks to the Allfather that anyone survived at all.
Go away. Here we go, here's a little chest. Health increased. Perfect. There we go. Thinking I probably should have gone to the other one, my original one first, but it still worked. I like how it does do a little mixing of mechanics and things like that. Not puzzles. Another Healy crystal checkpoint thing here. I'm presuming there's a checkpoint. We haven't died yet. Okay. Let's go across. No little things around here. Okay, and we got another one of these little mother eye things.
Mother! They found us!
Oh, they're new. Death candles. Oh, I got the feeling they explode. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they explode. At least they explode each other. Oh no. Rid of that. It's like tickers in Gears of War. Just floating. Oh, there's an IO warden as well. Presuming our shield. Did they get in our shield? Not sure. Okay. Got a little bit of micromanaging to get on there. Right. Those are powered, so we can get through the door. Yeah, little exploders. It's very grim, isn't it? Little pustules. Triggering them just to see if there's anything. Like they'd hide something back here. Ow. They do take a chunk of health, to be fair. Alright. Pretty low health now. It definitely has a range, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they do. I'm not sure if they do hide things in them. That you're breaking them just so they don't get in your way. More so than like they're hiding a collectible or something. See what though? There's something there. I think we need to be higher to. No, we want to go in there. But I think we've got to be higher up. So we're not going to go in there. There we go. 16379, the disconnected. Urian, I don't suppose you'll ever read this. Perhaps you're already dead. In which case, the apology I owe you is all the more profound. It scarcely matters now, but I want you to know that I tried to stop him. Once I understood what he was capable of, it was too late by then. Even you were stunned, and you hated the very bones of him. We were both men of faith, Urian. Just that you put your faith in a god, An eye and a man. Best I can hope is that you were in your warden at the moment of the catastrophe. Somehow these machines protect the soul inside. There's no way back to our bodies. Children knows I've tried. This is who we are now. Guardians, without a god. And still, a better fate than poor Will and Letty. Sylv. Does that make sense why Urian and even like the that other guy as well and stuff, that why they're just trapped in eternity in their bodies, in their wardens that they were using before, I guess, and they can't return to their bodies because the catastrophe happened while they were inside. I just love the art direction, level design in this. It's so good. I'm hoping that's a friendly thing. These things seem to be friendly usually.
Min's going to be cross.
Who's Min?
It doesn't matter. You're interesting. What do you want? Is that interesting too?
I'm just curious about the sigil on your banner.
Nobody remembers anymore. But I do. I know all kinds of things. The reactor. That's where we found it. It meant something important, I think.
Okay. How can I get to this reactor?
I don't remember. She'll be cross, but maybe Min will let you go look for it. You should speak to her inside.
Okay. There's other ones, but they're like dead. And some of the spiders and things like that as well. Some of the creatures we've seen. There's one that's dead as well. Dead or inactive? Giant hand, like the imagery in this game is so cool. Very bizarre. He's like tied up. Okay. Hoping there'd be I'm probably missing the crystals quite a bit because I don't think we've had one in a while. They're probably there. We just walked past them. See what Min wants. Oh, I see what they mean by the long legs. There's a good chance then, from my understanding of the lore so far, I might be wrong here, but these were all humans. They're just humans trapped in the wardens that they were in at the time that the catastrophe happened, so they're trapped like this.
I'm surprised Min didn't shoot you on sight. Maybe she's grown soft over all these years.
Gosh,
You're that afraid of the outside
probably talk
world?
to Min first.
Look at you, barely out of the oven. You don't know half of what there is to be afraid of. In the absence of a good life, we hope only for a meaningful end. To die well is no great shame.
Music's so nice as well. I mean, they've done a smashing job. Absolutely amazing job with this game. Let's go talk to Min first, and we'll have a little chit chat with everyone else.
You shouldn't be here. I'm sorry?
We have grown complacent. Your ingress is my failure. It has been a long time since anyone found their way here.
You keep yourselves well hidden.
We were the keepers of the Scourge, those appointed to contain the spread. You've seen it, haven't you? The rot in the flesh of the world. We were once Luna's last hope. Now, we merely count down the days until our inevitable end.
Can you tell me what the sigil on your banner means?
You ask so many questions. Were you only born yesterday?
Actually.
The All-Father came here not long before the Scourge erupted. Told us to go to ground, and left for the old reactor. He went there with a companion, and came back alone. I've taken care of it, he said. And then he left. He looked haunted. The sigil is his gift to us, a ward against the rot, that we may protect those few who remain.
Oh. There's a matching sigil on a sealed door in King's Reach. It must be related.
Perhaps. There is nowhere safe in the abyss that the All-Father did not make safe. What those men did bought us time. But if this is your directive, then it seems our time has run out.
They're not the only ones, you know. I've met others like you.
A few lost sheep does not make a flock. I wish them luck of it. If you truly intend to exhume what ought to remain buried, I won't stop you. But nor will I help. Living through it all the first time around was quite enough.
So it was the All-Father who placed the seal on the reactor. I hope you won't object to us breaking it. No. Intercepting Urian is our priority, by any means necessary. He made that perfectly clear. There's an old drift pump not far from here. If Min won't open the security door, then we'll do it ourselves. If we can just find a way out of the commune, we can kick that pump back to life and get the power running again. Let's get to it.
And again here. Whoa, like teleported me back. Did we take damage from that? One sec. Oh yeah, we take damage from that. Okay. Creepy. Talk to you. Long neck. Cash fee. In the early days of the commune, before melancholy was the dominant mood, I recall a scuffle breaking out between two Goliaths. I don't even remember what it was over. Some patch of land, probably. That's how desperate we all were for something we might call ours. Anyway, chaos ensued. These two enormous wardens stamping around, waving their guns at one another. And there we were in this crossfire. I won't lie, it was tense. And then Kashfi comes down, bold as you like, and says, "Stop all this nonsense right now, or I bang your bloody heads together." And what do you know? They actually stopped. Langley. Okay, so let's power that on. Okay, we can't stand on those. Can we jump on these? No, you can't. Oh, okay, you can't stand on them. I was trying to see if you can get up there. I don't know how we get into that bit. I actually don't know where. We powered it. I don't really want to go through there yet, though. Seen a couple of those, though. Not sure if it's like a power we get later. Oh, I just kind of glitched through that. This is where we came from, isn't it? Yeah. Can't really get that height required. And this mine doesn't go that way. Yeah, and this is all blocked off, so... see what's out there as well. Tunnel here. There's another note here. Place to explore. That's Min. Thing is, there wouldn't have been any commune at all if not for her. Combing the meadows for strays, offering sanctuary without judgment, without expectation. We're all desolate, she told me once. But we don't have to be desolate alone. Something inside her broke when Marie died, I think. She's not been the same since. She can't force her to talk about it, but I wish she would. For her own sake. Kashfi. Okay. Well, I guess for now we ignore the red door thing. Maybe it's a power we can come back and access. I'm gonna be annoyed if we're missing it, but can't figure out how to get there. So yeah, there is more of the red doors here. I'm imagining it's something we're going to be able to use. Activate the Scourge infested drift pump to open the path to the reactor. Wait, this might be the ability. Evasive dash. Use it to crush large gaps. Evade bullets and laser attacks, and you can pass through red dash gates. There we go. Okay, so we have the dash now.
To speed things up a little. Go on, give it a whirl.
Why are you helping me?
Didn't your mother
Nice.
tell you never to look a gift horse in the mouth? You're welcome, by the way. This is about something much bigger than you, Fawkes. You are a means to a very important end. That's all.
Oh, they shut it. Oh, okay. So we gotta come back anyway, but I guess we gotta do this level first. You can't... I was gonna go back and get that thing, but... makes sense. It's a one-way ticket for now. We'll be able to come back here once we've done our bit. Okay. note over there. We now have the double jump and the dash. There's lots of options. Entry 55721, shutdown. Critical equipment failure log, drift pump. Extremely high criticality index. Equipment failure has immediate impact on function of the reactor and serious consequences on safety and the surrounding environment. Reactor considered hazard to life. Root cause analysis. Unprecedented mortality among maintenance personnel. Presence of unknown semi-solid substance in source drift causing machine failure. Event known as Scourge was unforeseeable. Maintenance response. Initiate contingency plans. Equipment must be shut down and isolated. Remaining staff advised to fall back and seek safety. Francis Massey, Principal Engineer. I don't know if we die instantly with the black goo or if it's like you take damage and you gotta get to jump out of it or not. Okay. Exploding candles. Oh, hang on a minute. Well, that's one that's worth. So sometimes they do hide secrets. Well. There's our crystal. 3 out of 15. I've definitely been missing some of these. I mean, that one was quite well hidden, to be fair. Is that like the symbol? Like hinting there's a crystal there? We've seen some of these before. This way, yeah, this way. I didn't even see that. Maybe not so well hidden then, because it is kind of hinting it. And you can see the trail. Keep an eye out for that. Honestly, from a traversal point of view, it's all quite... Oh, it restarted me. Okay. No, never mind. Okay, that's the black thing. It's all quite fun. And we got a... My mistake was I went too close. Went too close to it. Can't dash into that. There we go. Yeah, definitely these little periods in between the levels where you're like doing the dashing and the traversal stuff has a strong like reminder of like moments in Destiny, like in some dungeons in Destiny 2 where you'd have those moments where you can more traversal, getting from one area to the next. Okay, it's another one of those all-seeing mother things. Potential boss room? Maybe.
Mother warned me about you. Mother said you must die.
Keep an eye out for the little triangles. At least be quick with those. Oh no, what's this one? It's a new one. It's got a shield. It's a blessed one. Teleport, there we go. Oh. Yeah, those little explosive guys, they are, yeah, not friendly. Oh. Well, gotta, like, focus on them, because I guess you can snowball quite rapidly if you start taking huge health damage from those.
What was that?
Whatever it is, we'll deal with it. Let's go, Fawkes.
Okay. Oh, it took us straight back here. Oh, I bet I missed some stuff in that room, maybe. Okay. She's no longer there now. Oh, now she's standing there. Okay. Bet I missed a log in that room. That's annoying. A little health increase. He's quite generous with the health, I think. Okay.
What terrible thing have you awakened? My instincts told me you were trouble.
It's fine. I'll take care of it.
Probably the companion. The old
Just
father
as you
went
took
in
care
with.
of turning the power on, you must take me for a fool. Forgive me. Anger won't undo what's done. Tell me one thing. Are we in danger?
I won't let anything harm this commune. I promise.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't have done that.
Wherever does Aelin pluck you all from? Abundant in promises, yet starved for solutions. If I let you pass through, will you cause still more chaos? You understand what's at stake for us here.
My freedom is at stake too. I don't want to be stuck on this moon forever.
I suppose I should know better by now than to expect a straight answer from a scout. Do what you have to. It's out of our hands now, isn't it? Everything has to die, and has just so long to live. A warning before you go. My watchmen have reported a stranger in the vicinity. It seems that stray cat has been sniffing around again. It should go without saying. But if he finds his way in because of you, I won't be quite so merciful.
I really don't like Urian. Maybe it's just because he's got that Irish charm, but I'm kind of like, Urian's not a bad guy, is he? Just misunderstood, right? any death beyond this point. Too late now. Entry 8493. Curiosity killed the cat. The attention of Fawkes. There's no hubris quite like the concept of an unbreachable fortress, is there? Hilarious stuff. I've been sneaking in and out of this place since that paranoid bunch first locked themselves in. Curiosity killed the cat, they say, but nobody ever remembers the second part of the proverb, do they? Satisfaction brought it back. Well, consider me satisfied. Of course, I've had no good reason for it up until now. Sure, it's great crack and all, but better still now that I can hide these little treats for you around and about, so you remember who it is on this rotten old moon that's looking out for you. Manipulative? Ah, you wound me. It's one goal and one goal alone, Fawkes, and you're the only one who can make it so. Now to business. You've taken to siphoning essence like the proverbial duck to water. Waste not, want not, as they say, and I intend to ensure you shall not be left wanting. This little gift is in service of that promise. When you're full to the brim of vitality, why not find another way to utilize the adrift? And by utilize, I mean weaponize. Don't say I never give you anything. Your friend, Urian. They're worried that Urian could get in, and Urian could always get in, basically. Like, Urian doesn't get in because of us. Drift Surge. Hold F to perform a Drift Surge finisher when an enemy is staggered. So holding this time. Target enemies will explode in a salvo of secondary damage dealing projectiles. Oh, yeah, I gotta hold it. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's really showing us how it can be utilized. Keep gradually adding more and more like to the arsenal. Make combat even more deadly. Francis, the eldest among us, was the only one with courage to leave. Of course, we all counseled him against it. What could there possibly be to find out there other than death? He'd seen it all, as we had, and yet he chose to face it in his mind. There was no other option. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees, he said, a profound sentiment which he'd refused credit for, claiming he'd stolen it from someone far wiser than he. He'd filled his pockets with these stolen words, and little else besides, set off into the blight beyond, and never once looked back. I speak of him in the past tense as though certain of his demise, but who can truly say? Perhaps he found something worth salvaging out there. Perhaps he might even succeed. Nora Min. See his her now there as well. Yeah, definitely got really cool like characterization. Everyone like feels distinct. Okay, we're back up top. Consumed fields. Another little health crystal.
Oh, we've already pissed something off, huh?
The reactor was sealed for a reason. I assumed it was to keep people out. But maybe it was to keep something in.
Whoops. We'll deal with it. Pretty much is like guaranteed now to do that. The projectiles do go quite far. with those explosions are gone as well. Helps you deal with larger crowds way easier. Seems like it will seek them out. There we go. So again, we got similar mechanic come back. Got doors locked with cables. That's potentially something we can unlock. We've got a number of cables everywhere. This isn't powered yet. Neither is this. There we go. That's powered on now. As is that. Okay. So that's the power. And then we're back out here. Oh, okay. Really get that much in there. Rid of that quickly. Okay. So you still want to tap F to get the heals though. That's the thing. So you gotta like choose like, do I want the enemy to do more damage but I don't get healed, or do I want to be doing the spiky thing? Even little things like putting the gun away, you can see the cooldown of the overheat. If you keep, it does like cool down very quickly, to be fair. In a race, some sort of gauntlet. Oh. Oh shit, here we go. We did that, we're happy with that. That's on, okay. A little bit of a different way of doing it. Gotta run a little obstacle gauntlet. Oh. Okay. Quite nicely designed, to be fair. Jumping puzzles. That one's a lot simpler. A lot more straightforward, that one. And the way is open. What about this way, though? Oh, this one's invisible walled. Can't walk there yet. That's obviously the exit, like where you'd come out. Once we've gone through this way, maybe it loops around. Or somewhere we come later on. Want the health as well. Open these from the back. Can talk though. Is this Francis?
I suppose you'd be wanting to get to
Yeah.
the old reactor.
That's the aim.
Yeah.
Well, there's no other reason to be here, is there? Apart from gawking at all the dead folk. I take it you've already met Min.
You know Min?
Yeah, if they want to sit around all day waiting to die, that's their business. We could have another 100 years in us yet. That's a long time to be miserable.
Are you trying to get through?
Failing, mostly. Can't shift those bastard gates for love nor money. Rasta's welded them shut. I'm not as spry as I used to be. Of course, if you was willing to help an old man out.
What do you need me to do?
Just beyond here, there's a graveyard for old wardens. Most of them are dead as disco, but the guns are my leggy ones and make short work of those gates. I should warn you though, that place is heaving with a drift.
I'm up for a challenge.
I've no doubt. Think of me stuck in this old tin can when you're off blasting holes in things, won't you?
I wonder if the studio is British based. There's a load of like British voice actors in this game. Like Scottish, English, Irish. Because Kwalee are predominantly they're a publishing arm. This is Kwalee Labs, which is their I think one of their first game studios themselves. I'm not sure if this is a studio that was like a different name and they bought it, or there might be something here, or if it's like was purpose built to create this project. Not too sure on their history of it, or like who's in the team, who's made this before. This definitely isn't, you know, this is their first game as a studio. This is not their first rodeo as a development team though, by any means. A high level of polish.
You were wondering what those disconnected were afraid of. Well, this is it. After the Scourge, the Adrift attacked in their masses. The disconnected could only hold them off for so long. They died fighting. Or, well, their bodies died. Even when their wardens ground to a halt, their human consciousness would have remained trapped inside for a long time.
That's horrifying.
We're gonna have to fight that. Okay. There is a crystal there. There we go. I was gonna say, you can see the little crystal effects. Okay. "6329 fortifications. Min, we're at capacity with the dead. We cannot bury any more here. You already know my thoughts on the matter. Ceremony is a wonderful thing, but when you can indulge it, but we're long past that point now. From now on, I recommend cremating the ones we lose. We can still memorialize them, with ample room for crosses and the like. The simple fact is, too many bodies are a contamination risk. We're already losing the battle against the Scourge. Can't afford to give it a greater advantage. It's all very well me advising you. You're the one that has to make the call. I'll support you no matter what you decide. I may be your deputy, but I'm your friend first and foremost. That isn't going to change. Let's talk when you have the time. Love always, Mare." And obviously we know Mare. I called her Marie, didn't I? Mare is dead from the sounds of it. Mare even might be that one. Goliath neural pattern. You can now take control of Goliath wardens by possessing them. Well, isn't that convenient? Or is it this that makes the noise? Okay. We don't... So we don't need to fight her. We can become her. Pretty nice. I don't think we can defend though, can we? No. We're not as agile. Avoid where we can though. Very power fantasy right now. You can pretty much just auto aim. You can finish your breakfast.
I'm a little busy here, Aylin.
I was gonna say, is this the time for this? So cool. Ah, here we are. We're back outside now. Oh. I hope they just melt so much. Very cool. Luckily, Francis moved out of the way. I love the music in this. It's one of those games where I'd listen to the soundtrack. Nice, composed music. Back door there, isn't there? Remember that. Presumably we'll have to come back here as our normal body. Oh, okay, yeah, you depossess here. Oh. I guess we don't. Oh wait, did we... No, this is where we came out originally, isn't it? When we went down there. Yeah, okay. A fun little segment. Shame we can't take them any further. You can just get back in as well, you just can't go any further than that. Very cool though.
Admit it, you're impressed. Goliaths were primarily used for construction, but security was a common secondary function.
I'm amazed they weren't running the place. That's a lot of firepower.
Don't get any ideas. I'd hate to have to shock you when you've been doing so well.
Oh, shock color. That still work on our ghost form? I guess if they shock our... like shocking ourselves maybe. Like our actual self back at the habitat. Okay, there's Francis again.
That's a good job, well done, lass. Thanks for your help.
I'm a they, not a she.
I was doing myself a favor, mostly.
Ah, well, it's a win-win then. By the way, what's your interest in that old reactor?
It bears the same sigil as the commune. Min says the Allfather gave it to them. I want to know what it means.
That's so. Well, if it's sigils you're into, you'll want to head down to the old drift mines as well. It's been a while, but I remember seeing something like that down there. Worth a punt, eh?
Saw that place back in the
Interesting.
King's Reach bit.
Sounds like we have a lead on the second seal. Consider that your next mission. Assuming you get through this in one piece.
I might die here. I'm curious. Oh, okay, yeah. Worth a try. I thought maybe there'd be something hidden under there. There's invisible walls. Can't get through there. Okay. The traversal's pretty cool. Okay. Not to like tempt any fate here. I'm trying to see if there's like a. Nope. Tempted. Fate was tempted. No, I was just trying to see if there was like any audio recordings or anything up here. Or you see any red crystals, but I don't think so. Definitely a game I'll have to come back through on the chapter select and try and mop up any things that were missing. 43229 Eruption. In the hours after the Astrosphere fields were finally consumed, we witnessed hell itself emerging from the fissured earth. The great reactor began to tremble in its crucible unmoored. It lay there for days like an animal in its death throes, and the ground of its circumference was shot through the fault lines, narrow chasms betraying nothing of the horrors beneath. Not yet. And then the fields fell. It was a hideous spectacle. Traumatic Caesarean belly of the moon split open, birthing monster after monster. I don't know where they came from. Inside the reactor, I suppose. All those workers trapped inside, festering in the undeath. And from the shattered earth, the reactor rose, obliterating all around it. What we now call a crater is really a scar, a permanent reminder of a trauma so profound it will never really heal. Rosa Kamal. And there it is, with that sigil. Scourge crater.
Tread carefully. It's pretty hazardous up here.
Some garden this is.
Nature and industry don't mix well. It's the same true on Earth. For an intelligent species, you certainly seem invested in repeating your mistakes.
Not all of us are intelligent.
Oh, new weapon. 56744 Crystallization 2. I've all but confirmed it. The substance we call drift, in all its extant forms, is an animate thing. A living alloy. As biological matter is composed of cells, so drift is composed of souls. It is unscientific of me to presume such a thing exists. When I say soul, I mean the vital essence which resides within each living creature, sentient or otherwise, for even the lowest forms of organic life retain a living memory. I'll go further. The barriers propagated by certain adrift are projections of the self within, a defense mechanism born of the unconscious mind, and so one, when breaches these barriers by means of this rifle, for example, one is performing an act of irreparable harm to the consciousness within, a memory wound. It is not enough to be certain. If I cannot learn to separate these strands, if my hypothesis exceeds the limits of my ability, my research means nothing at all. AL. Okay. Monarch's Lance. Fire the lance. Lance can destroy invulnerable enemy shields when they turn purple. Lance can rail through enemies, line them up to shoot multiple enemies. Okay. I have virtue. And we've got to use our new. So overheats, but so this one's normal, blue shields, purple shields. And it has the color codes on them as well. Just in case. Close that gap. Overheats quickly. Oh. Oh, so when it's white. There we go. Oh. We had a little bit of complexity now to these. Oh, there we go. Just about. Scope of like the size of the oh my god, size of the levels as well. Pretty much one shot kills blue shields as well, I think. Oh god. Really trims us actually. Okay, I need to just get some little heals. We are low. You get hit too much by those lasers, they hurt big time. Oh, can't jump up here? No. Invisible walls around here to stop you from, I guess, plummeting. Ooh. Let me sit back here and clear the way. Our health stays the same though. Are we there? No, we're not there. Okay. Okay. Let me depossess there. I wonder if you could ignore that and just do it. If you wanted the challenge, you could just do it without the possession. we go. Entry 54717, metal. It truly is an act of providence that the technology we needed to thrive already existed on Luna. By whose hands was the reactor forged? By whose divine plan were its internal workings designed? Its original purpose eludes us, and yet we have appropriated its design with such success that it cannot be accidental. Thus we can be assured of one thing. Something greater than man built this moon, as they too built Earth. Reverend Mary Chester. A little symbol there, which I guess maybe just means the secret room more so than a red crystal. Yeah, I didn't mean to pull out there. Oh, my health is low. Very low indeed. I'm gonna go over here first. I think. Ooh. Okay, it is to go up. We're not going up then. Here's the crystal. There we go. Destroy 5 drift crystals. Just got an achievement for that.
Careful. I know next to nothing about this place. I have no idea what you might find in there.
That's comforting.
A scout's job is to explore the unknown, and sometimes the unknown is dangerous. That's just how it is.
You think I don't know that?
Creepy at all.
Help me, will you? Oh, you nasty little flesh bug. You bone puppet.
Okay.
Won't it be lovely when I tear the skin right off you? I'll wave you like a flag.
Huh. How lovely.
Yucky monster! Get away! Get away! I'll make you sorry!
Well, health restored. We got a little thing here. 202, fragile little planet. William had stepped off the shuttle, shivering and disorientated, murmured a halting prayer to which God might hear him all the way up here. Please, let this be the right decision. I saw you then, William told me later, staring up at the sky, at Earth, like it was the most beautiful thing you'd ever seen. That fragile little planet, ailing and alone. You don't realize how insignificant everything is, I said, until you see it from a great distance and understand how little it matters. Oh, he smiled, fond. Am I so insignificant? I laced my fingers right through his, tight through his, brushed his knuckles against my lips. You know that's not true, I told him. You know it never will be. E. Fisher. really into the belly of the beast.
Look at you. Teeny tiny. Not even a morsel.
Boss time. Imagine we're gonna have to use the new weapon as well. Okay. This is the companion that the Allfather left behind. FireCuda drift. Should be killed on sight, just in case it wasn't clear. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay. And like the door puzzles we had earlier. Oh, okay. Oh, we actually might die here. Yeah, we might die. Nope, I went right through that. I thought we might be able to get under. Get up, Scout. Do it again. I think what I need to do there was keep going clockwise, not counterclockwise. And obviously we'll be able to hit those doors a bit quicker as well.
Look at you. Teeny tiny. Not even a morsel.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, lovely, lovely. These are our health. What? Oh my god, no, 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 no. Oh. Is there another one? Oh, it's that, okay. There we go. You hear it right behind me. There we go. This heals him. So close. I jumped and fell into the purple ankle cutter. Okay. Really good boss design because it's putting together all we've been kind of doing so far in the run up to this boss, including the new weapons, including the doors, the button switches. I need to get used to changing my weapons 1, 2, 3 because I keep finding I'm cycling through them on the mouse wheel. That's my only thing at the moment, rather than bringing out the right one. Should get it this time. It's when to use the shield as well, when to use that. I feel like on the second barrage, it's a better time to use it. I'm still not sure. It feels like sometimes I can shoot out the shield. I'm not sure if that's just placebo and I actually can't. I don't know if I can sit in the shield. A lot of health being on that. Okay. A bit of a heal here, don't we? And then I need to get closer. Behind this. Alright. Trying to stay under the arc of it. Oh my god. Okay, you can shoot through it then at least. Right. Oh my god, my thing's still on cooldown. No. No. We got it. Yes, we didn't die. I thought we died. We got it. Ooh. Seal collapsed. Our health must be tiny. Oh, we got some health back though, I think. Oh. Good boss fight. Liked it. Very fun. I'm gonna go down there yet, I don't think. soul's still there, it seems. Listen. We have the seal, though.
Edwin? Is that you?
My name's Fawkes.
No. My name is Fawkes. Who... What are you?
William. At least, I think I'm William. Is Edwin with you?
I'm sorry, I don't know who Edwin is.
Saw the notes of those, didn't we?
I need to tell him how sorry I am. Please, if you can just take me to him.
I don't think that's possible. Not anymore.
I'm not me anymore, am I? It was all real then. What a shame. What a terrible, terrible shame.
He'd gathered them all, the lost and the desperate, the wretched.
Is Edwin the Allfather, maybe?
And the baleful eye of the blood moon gazed down with little care. Hope for the hopeless? What greater calling could there be than to deliver humanity from disaster? The leader of fate was a great man, they said, bane of the church and father to the damned. Oh, come, all ye faithful. And little care had William, who dreamed only of escape. Fate or faith, it made no difference. If his beloved went, then he would go with him. The great man of fate reached out a hand. The All-Father, they called him. A lifeboat to a drowning man, all the way to the stars. Did you think he contained his friends out of cruelty? It was protection, one last act of kindness in an unkind world.
Friends? There's more like him.
Sealed in the darkest depths, where none dare walk, where none dare seek. He left her there, sleeping and safe, until you came.
Will you take me to him? My Edwin?
He's gone, William. There's nothing more you
He's
can
gone, William. There's nothing more you can do.
Gone?
I think there might be a way to help you, but it means letting you go. Back into the drift.
Will I find him there, do you think?
Yes, I think so.
All right. I'm ready. I'm ready to go now.
I hope you find him.
It's like trapped in the in-between, isn't it? Release William and collect the first seal.
Mission complete.
There we go.
Well done. You've earned a couple of days off for all your hard work. You see? A scout's life isn't all toil. There's reward, too.
I didn't think there'd be a person in there.
In the chamber? I had no idea. It wasn't in my briefing.
No. Inside the monster.
All adrift are people, Fawkes. Were people.
He must have been trapped in there for centuries, just just slowly losing his mind.
The seal had to be broken. There was no other way, even if we'd known, even if we'd understood the meaning of it. The person inside.
People. There's another one. Trapped and alone. Just like he was.
Yes. And you can grant them freedom.
Is that what you call it?
Yes. Would it have been better to leave him to rot?
It's not much of a choice.
No. I suppose it isn't. But it's done now. And we're a step closer to opening that door in King's Reach. Let's head there in the morning and see if it worked. Get some rest, Fawkes. You'll need your strength for tomorrow.
Can we speak to her a bit more?
You should probably get some sleep, Fawkes.
No, okay. And we've got our library, obviously. Look at all the bits we've collected. Like I said, probably did miss a few things, but... yeah, William Fisher. Did not take well to spaceflight. Sick and exhausted, he'd counted the minutes, which spiraled into hours, and still Luna was so far away. Join fate, the advert said, and discover your life's true purpose. And there was nothing left on Earth for either of us. That moon-sick planet half submerged and fractured in the wake of Luna's strange gravity. Why struggle on Earth, I asked him, when we might thrive among the stars? Edwin Fisher. Where is Edwin? Anyway. It's as good a place as any.
Time for bed, Fawkes?
Sleep sounds good.
We'll leave it there for this episode. And when we pick this back up next episode, we'll... I'm presuming we're going down to the drift mines. I think that's where we're going next. Days of sentence remaining. 8,917. 60. Let's speak to her.
Ah, Fawkes. You're up bright and early. Eager to get to work?
I guess.
Yes.
For many scouts, connecting to the Abyss is the highlight of their day. You'll get there in time. More importantly, we have a lead on the second seal. That disconnected said he'd seen something similar in the old drift mines. According to my analysis, it looks like there's a large structure down there. Most likely a disused drift reactor like the one in the Weeping Meadows.
You think we'll find the seal there?
I think it's a safe bet. Don't worry. I'll extract you if it seems dangerous.
I think they were his friends. The people inside. I think he was protecting them from something.
It's not for us to interrogate the past. We need to deal with the here and now. In any case, let's get you down into King's Reach. We need to see if that seal has opened.
Okay.
Would you like to connect to the Abyss?
I'm ready.
Let's go. So we're back here now.
Head to the station and check on that seal.
And we can now dash through these things and stuff like that as well. Oh, some of our little buddies are here as well. But that's where we'll leave it for this episode. Back at King's Reach. And we'll go do the drift mines and have a look at all that next time. So, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of that in the comments below. Hope you're enjoying the playthrough. And yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.